All right, Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and others of Great Millstone. Yahweh Shem Hashem Brakatham to your hopefully elect. This is going to be quick, entitled A Laughing Stock. All right. And, I was just inspired because, this past weekend, the conversations that brothers be having, sometimes it sparks, it'll spark ideas for lessons or whatnot. And one of the things that we were talking about, one of the things that we went over, and that's why I titled this the way that I titled it, because I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this real quick, man. Because I often talk about how people look at the Heavenly Father like he's a one-sided, like he's one-dimensional, like he's a one-sided being, one-sided entity, when that's far from the case. Yahweh Bashemal Shaman, he actually has a real dark sense of humor, because with all that being said, hey, at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashemal Shai, he's in control of all he's in control of all things, and again, because me and the brothers, we were talking this past weekend, and I've been laughing at the fact all week, because it's funny, and and we were talking about how because it's like when that MOTB comes around and it's mandated, right? And let's just say Esau, he presents that MOTB during a time of a famine, right? And he says, all you have to do is take this MOTB and we'll feed you, right? And you end up taking the MOTB, and Esau, he's like, he just, because hey, this man is a straight up double. He's a straight up liar. So, because a lot of people are going to end up taking that MOTB through deception, right? So it's just like, come on down to them stations and take this MOTB for some free food, right? Some shit like at a what do you call it, like a food bank, right? And you end up taking the MOTB, and and we ain't got enough for you. Hey, you're gonna be a laughing stock. This is mainly for 2/3 of our people, all right? Because when it comes to the other nations, hey, they can take the MOTB. They're gonna get theirs anyways. So they can take it, right? But I'm gonna get this real quick in 2 Thessalonians 2. Matter of fact, outside of verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. Because like I said, a lot of people are gonna, and we also talked about this as well, because we were watching the movie. We watched that movie Megan. And when you watch that movie Megan, hey, the way that Esau, he presents certain things, man, all in the name of convenience. That's one of the things brothers we've mentioned throughout the months and the years and whatnot, on how Esau, he's going to present that MOTB in a way that is going to be convenient for everyone. All right, all in the name of convenience, because when this time comes, and we've been seeing this, because there was a point in time when, before credit cards, you had people walking around with physical cash, right? Physical dollars, physical coins and stuff like that. And it went from that to the credit cards, right? All to what we see today, where you have people with the Apple Pay, and well, now they're coming out with the new thing with the Fed Watch and CBDCs, so on and so forth, right? All in the name of convenience, because like I said, we were watching that movie, man. It's hey, man, a lot of people are gonna get deceived, tricked, beguiled into taking that MOTB, man, right? That's why, again, 2 Thessalonians 2:9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, all right? Because it tells you that in Revelation 13, man. Matter of fact, I'll go to it real quick. because all this is through the power of his technology, which was, you know, part of his blessing that Esau was given. All right, we'll get this in Revelation 13 and starting at 13. He doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth and the sight of men. And well, when you read on, it says, and deceiveth them that dwelleth on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by its sword and did live. So basically, how did Esau, because it was all set up, you know, so it was all prophetic at the end of the day, you know, it was all written out this way anyways, but Esau, he had to eventually come to a point where he would establish himself as the world superpower, all right, the dominant nation on the earth, all right. And what pretty much solidified him in being the world superpower was pretty much what sealed the deal was when he dropped those bombs on those so-called Japanese, all right, which many know as the Fat Man and Little Boy, the atomic bombs, right? That's what's verse 13 again. It says, and he doeth great wonders, because, you know, this was a point in time when people, for the most part, they haven't really seen this type of power on the earth, going into those bombs that they drop. The world hadn't seen that type of power before. All right, you know, and that solidified Esau's seat as the world superpower, right? It says, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth and the sight of men. Again, dropping those bombs, something that those people had never seen in that time. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. Right, so this is the point. All right, you see, because how was he able to obtain this type of power to create those bombs? Well, it was through the power of his technology. All right, all through the power of his technology, which again was part of his blessing that was given to him by the Heavenly Father, right, to fulfill the Lord's purpose. Because eventually, you know, Esau, he's always tried to establish this NWO, one world order type deal. All right, but we're in a time where, you know, because they've had 3 empires to do it, and through that wound, that deadly wound that was healed, all right, when you read in what I just read in Revelation 13th chapter, right, you know, because they had it started with the Greeks, which were Edomites. You know, then going into the Romans, which were Edomites, and then again Rome fell for a period of time, and then it was you know, basically brought back to life. You know, because not only does the Lord bring back individuals, he can bring back whole nations, whole generations. All right, so that, you know, America's nothing but a regeneration of ancient Rome. All right, and this was the empire where he will perfect his blessing. You see. So Esau, he would have to get to a point where he would be so advanced in his technology, like I said, to ultimately fulfill the Lord's will. So, you know, he'd have to get to a point to where he would have the technology to come out with this MLTB. Because again, through the power of his technology, that's how, hey, you know, the miracles, you know, again, we've talked about this on how, hey, well, I would say the when it goes to the MOTB, it goes a lot deeper than just buying and selling. You know, there's a lot of real sinister, you know, with what he's trying to accomplish with that MOTB, that charagma, that C-hip. All right, it goes a lot deeper than just buying and selling. This thing is talking about, you know, I'm not even going to try to get too deep into it, but stuff like healing the you know, those that are paralyzed, and, you know, those that were once blind, they're going to be able to see. All, you know, this is all you got to do is come down to them stations and get this MOTB, get this C-hip. You see, and again, through deception, that's how a lot of people are going to get deceived, man. And these are form of miracles on the left hand, because that's pretty much what it is. You know, miracles on the left hand, right? You know, hey, brothers on the right hand and righteousness are going to get turned up to where they're going to have spiritual power. Well, hey, that C-hip and many miracles are going to be done. You know, on the left hand by Esau Edom, right? And that's going to cause a lot of people to put their trust in Esau and the system and take that MOTB, right? But going back to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9 again. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Because, you know, scriptures talk about how, hey, those that trust in lies, they trust in vanity, all right? Because with this truth, it requires faith. You know, we have to walk in faith, which, you know, Jake, if it's not tangible, if they can't see it, they don't want it. They don't want no part in it. You know, so they'd rather just, you know, side with Esau, side with the system, right? Reading verse 11, it says, and for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. So that was a point going back to, hey, you know, because a lot of Jake, again, they're going to get tricked, beguiled into taking that MOTB for some food, you know, and they end up taking that MOTB, and hey, Esau, hey, what if he comes up with, hey, we ain't got nothing for you? that's funny as hell. You know, that's funny as hell, because again, because you putting out your trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, wait, you know, and you see, it's not, because that's the thing. I'm gonna get this, because again, the spirit that's in Esau Edom, again, it's all of Yahweh Shema Shai anyways, you know, because hey, when Esau comes down with it, man, hey, because his goal is to get rid of you Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. You know, that's his goal. You know? Let me get this real quick. Because, hey, again, at the end of the day, you're going to be a laughing stock. Not just to Esau, all right, but to the saints, right? You know? Hey, the Heavenly Father, the only begotten Son, hey, you're going to be a laughing stock, man. Now, granted, matter of fact, before I go to that, I'm gonna get this, because you know, again, you know, it's not personal. I always talk about with the 2/3. It's not personal, you know. In the kingdom, they're gonna be in their right mind, right? But they are gonna have their heads down, you know. I'm gonna get this real quick in Daniel 12 and 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, talking about the elect, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. All right, talking about the 2/3. Because again, as of right now, like I said, I mean, with the 2/3, it's not personal, man. It's not personal. In the kingdom, 2/3 are going to be straight, you know. But they are, like I said, they're going to have their head down, and this is going to be one of those things. It's like, damn, man, you know, Salakia, you know. And again, it's going to be all good, you know. It's going to be all good, but for right now, 2/3, they have their part to play. They have the rules to fulfill. And 2/3, man, hey, they are going to become a laughingstock, you know. And I know, because it's just like, man, you stupid, you know. Jay gonna end up taking that thing and just, you dummy, you know. Like I said, man, because hey, it's gonna be the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna be on his elect, man, because it goes into scriptures going to how our sorrow is going to be turned into joy, because right now we're in a feast, we're in a house of mourning, while everyone is in the house of feasting. Well, hey, the table is going to flip. The script is going to flip. Soon our mourning is going to be turned into laughter, right? Because again, it's going to be a special spirit within the elect when all hell is breaking loose out here, and it's just bad, man. It's just when Jacob's trouble. But yeah, you're going to have a select few of individuals actually laughing at people during the time of famine and just during the time of all this hell. That's a special spirit, you know. Because before I get that, I'm going to go ahead and read this in 2 Ezra 16. Because like I said, it's not going to be just Esau, which I'm about to get this real quick. 2 Ezra 16, and verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols. Right, because hey, you know, hey, a lot of people are gonna get hauled off to them, you know, camps. A lot of people are gonna go there willingly, because again, there's not gonna be no food. And Esau, he's gonna come on down here. You know, we got something for you. All you gotta do, you want to eat? Hey, all you gotta do is take this sea hip, right? And you take that sea hip, man, you ain't gonna get nothing. Then what? Because that's all Esau wants to do. He just wants to sea hip you, man. He just wants to see if you weren't gonna take it. You know, he just wanted to see if you're going to pledge your allegiance to him, right? it says in verse 69, and they that consent unto them. So you see, again, because a lot of people are gonna, everyone, that takes that seed here, because you do got some jakes out there. Well, what if Esau, what if he knocks you out and they strap you down and put the seed? Listen, if you're of the elect, you're not going to get the seed here. All right. Now there are a few exceptions to the rule. So if that just so happens to be a lot, well, you have to take that seed here forcibly today. You weren't never of the elect anyway. So that was just your lot. All right. But the elect are not going to take that seed here whatsoever. They're not going to get it. All right. But to those that do consent unto it, like it says, shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. So you see, it said, those that take it shall be had in derision and in the reproach. Hey, you're going to be a laughing stock. Like this dumb nigga, that's going to be coming from Esau. Hey, that's going to be coming from some of us. We're going to be looking at you like you idiot. Just like we see now with the jump shot, Esau pushed so much fear. He pushed so much fear, right? And to where you had a lot of people that say, listen, I ain't taking that thing. I'd rather quit my job, and they ended up taking it anyway. It's like, you stupid, you dummy. Now look at them, Now look at you. People, dropping dead and, how much more when this thing comes around, man? The MOTB, you're going to be a laughing stock. Not only Esau's going to get you, not only is he going to laugh at you, but hey, man, the saints on earth and in heaven, right? Because, hey, when that hour of temptation comes and it's time to make that decision, hey, all eyes are going to be on you, man. All right? The scope is going to be on you. It's going to be on us. So you're going to have all the hosts of heaven, hey, looking at you to see what he's going to do, what she's going to do. Right? But I'm going to get this in Proverbs. Because I often say, at the end of the day, the Heavenly Father is going to have the last laugh. And how is he going to do so? Is going to come by way of his men. All right? Because like I said, hey, hey, don't come to us. Oh, I took it, but I just wanted to feed my... No, listen, if you take that thing, hey, that's on you, man. I can't help you. Hell, I can't help myself. I'm barely trying to make it. There's nothing I can do for you, man. There's nothing we can do for you. You're just going to be a laughing stock, like, like what's the one thing, the one meme where you had Michael Jordan stepping over the, what's the guy's name? No, that's Allen Iverson. But you had the one meme where Michael Jordan, I think he went for a dunk and he ended up laying it up, right? And he turned to the sideline like, that's just gonna be like, that's gonna be us. Like, there's nothing we can do for you. What you want me to do? What you want me to say? I'm trying to be right over there. I ain't trying to, hey, like, excuse me, shit. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing we can do for you, man. But I'm gonna get this in Proverbs 1 and 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. Because like I said, people think that the Heavenly Father is one-sided. He's a one-dimensional. No, man. The Lord, hey, he has a dark sense of humor. And hey, the Lord's going to be laughing at you. You're going to be a laughing stock. Not just by Esau, Edom, but by the saints on heaven and in earth. By Yahweh Shemosha, you're going to be a laughing stock. The Lord's going to, hey, as I read earlier, he's going to send you over to your own delusion, man. He's going to give you over to your own, the madness of your own mind, man. That's a scary thing. Just to justify and destroying you, People think that the Lord he's cold with it. The Lord is cold with it. What my man's from Training Day say, get surgical with this bitch. Hey, the Lord is surgical with this shit, man. The Lord is cold with this shit. But again, it says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So, hey, what does scriptures talk about? How, hey, because Jake, hell, you even have it to where atheists, people that supposedly don't believe in God, whenever it's some sign of trouble, first sign of trouble, what do? Oh God, oh Jesus, right? Oh Jesus, oh my God, right? Well, hey, In that day, I picture, because like I just said, I will mock when your fear cometh. You know, look at, you know, oh God, look at this nigga. I just imagine like the Heavenly Father, look at this nigga, oh God, you know, I just, you know, our feeble way of thinking. But hey, you're gonna be laughed at. You're gonna be mocked, a laughing stock. You're gonna be mocked. You know, believe it or not, hey, the Lord laughs at people when they claim it, when He brings their calamity upon them, man. It says, when your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. So you see, man, hey, the Lord is cold, man. The Lord is cold with this shit. It's a scary thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. This is the dreadful power that we're talking about. And so much that, hey, when He's claiming His come, hey, you know, you taking that MOTB just to, you know, feed your family, just to, you know, thinking that you're doing a good thing. Nah, man, you know, turn and comes to find out, hey, listen, Esau, hey, we ain't got no food for you. What do you expect? What do you think is gonna happen, man? Let me see if I can find this real quick. Man, you see, hey, listen, where we want to be at, we want to be right over there. We don't want to be nowhere. Nah, we don't, listen, we don't want no smoke with the Most High, man. We don't want no smoke. We don't want no smoke. So I'm gonna read this in Revelation 14. I'll start at verse 9 and make the point to show, to further prove the point. Yeah, Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. So you see the judgment for taking that MOTB, right? It says the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of His indignation. So you're not going to be shown any mercy, all right? You know, not going to be shown any mercy. Drinking the cup without mixture, or where it said, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of His indignation, right? Drinking the wine of the Lord's wrath without, hey, that's without mercy, right? Because, hey, how are you going? Like I said in verse 9, those that take that sea hip, all right, that's the ultimate form of worshiping the image of the beast, bowing down to the image of the beast, the ultimate form of selling out, man. So with that, hey, you're not going to be shown any mercy. The reading on it says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So that was the point, because like I said, it's not going to be just Esau. Hey, you know, members of the elect, brothers going to be laughing. All right, hey, this is going to be the presence of the holy angels and the Lamb of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Because like I said, it's all going to come down to that moment where, hey, when that decision is going to have to be made, hey, all eyes are going to be on you. All eyes are going to be on us. You know, and hey, you take that MOTB, hey, you're going to be a laughing stock, man, in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, hey, some of us, we're going to see these people take that C-hip, and this is going to be you idiot, you know. We're just going to be like, damn, you know, like, we know it's just a matter of time, you know. And we don't want no smoke. Hey, that's on you. That's on you. You're going to be you're going to be a, man, you're going to be a reproach. You're going to be a laughing stock, man. Again, Esau, because he knows once you take that MOTB, he's got you. Like, this is dumb nigga, we got him, right? The elect, they're gonna be laughing at you like, you idiot, you stupid. But hell, even in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of Yahweh Shema Shai, man, you're gonna be a laughing stock, you know. But Lord willing, that was edifying. All praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Yahweh Shema Shai, brakatham to you, hopefully elect. Lord willing, until next time, shalom.